flashes, and the intel kill definitely can say quite a bit. So in towards showers they go. Myth looking to find a way in towards A. Nothing found at all, so this just might be Myth being able to get the spike down pretty soon, unless Bang finds some shots.
Immediately, four-man rotate, starting to work their way across over towards A. Now Bang just taking some pot shots, going to see if he can find a stray hit, but found quite just yet. So Myth, let's get fanned out. As holding close, Prowler goes across, Frenzy will get a decent amount of damage, and the Pincho's going to be lobbed in. And that forces them all back, separating Zekken away from the rest of the team so he can get picked off. Swing onto the corner here. CJRS puts a headshot across onto Bang, now down to 22 HP. Spots out John QT, he will fall. Lua cleaning up another, Zels is diving in, able to find one, but now it is all on Narrate, all on his lonesome. Chasing, looking for it, but cannot find it. Didn't really make any connections there, no kills found, but plenty of info gathered.
Wait, we're
so,
TP?
Yeah, looks like it.
They got the toxic screen, so all right.
Get the orb. Mosh to go ahead and further delay the approach through showers.
Right there.
I think Narrate heard him.
It seems like maybe he did, but can he catch him is going to be the question. Swamps over onto the knife, cannot run. I think he's going to be denied sightlines consistently on this approach. Meantime, Sephiroth here, just outside of short, finds the first one as Bang will get taken down.
Oh, they're going to play for time as much as possible. Narrate looking to get at least this kill, but it's a ghost.
Spots one, Sephiroth at the same time keeping attention tight towards him. The run back, he's going to wait for him to try to escape. Springs the trap now, will be able to find one, so Flawless cannot be found. And the second will just go bouncing into the site and die to this spike. There on that haunt.
There.
Here for the taking. Prowler will go down. Looks like Orb's just going to be passed over, so CGRS now 2 away from having that Thrash online. It's very much still trained here on the A site. Trailblazer leading the way. Looking for a target. We'll just spot out John QT there at the end.
Yeah, the C's was spent as well, and that's the bit of delay utility gone. So Myth continuing to bait some of these out, but Sentinel's trying to keep them at bay as well. Back in with the toxic screen though, and that's something again that Myth can use to re-aggress repeatedly. Celsius does have quite a bit to work with here.
Backs away, calls down to Sky Smoke here. Slow creep up, riding that toxic screen. Push out of it, Zekken take it down. Celsius now seeking target, wall falls. Does manage to find one. John at the same time, just trying to stay safe. Spots out that reveal there off the Dizzy, gets a little bit of damage across. Lua still alive. He's gonna wrap around, join in with the rest of the team up short. Maybe be able to get some heals out. Either way though, Sentinels now looking to try to get the retake started.
All them bunched up inside, working along the toxic screen and the Dizzy.
Not getting much there. Wall falls again. Laz playing the corner. He'll back up, finds himself a second, looks for the third. John QT having to wait out the mosh, pushing forward, taps the spike to swing out. Lua, however, challenges in for the fight. 27.
Sentinels in with upgraded pistols for this next upcoming round.
Haunt gets cleared. Sephiroth just keeping the Outlaw hidden for now.
Stay in position. A bit of a default hold for Myth, just gathering information.
Laz,
wow!
Finding Narrate, pushing over there into the corner. Swing out here from Zekken, be a hell of a shot from him, and he actually does manage to make it connect, but it's not going to be that instant kill that he so desperately needed.
Oh, but that
minor heals in for Laz. Sephiroth just waiting, chilling. Plenty more where that came from. Cut across. Yeah, I mean, sneaking over here, maybe thinking that it's going to happen on B, that there's going to be a counter rotation back, but as the spike gets planted, Sentinels need aware they gambled wrong.
And they just don't really have anything much in this round. So maybe just the gamble and try to go for some kind of a read, but if not, you're just gonna have to die to the spike. Don't want to give those ults points away to Myth. Laz is already close to the Viper's pit. Myth again just doing such a good job controlling everything, being cautious in their movements. Laz so sharp with how he plays around those corners. Up from Fountain taking the shot into B long. And then Sephiroth as well with the Outlaw. Oh, it's just Sentinels working against the back foot so many times.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Thrash
Fight
now.
up over the top. Does connect right there at his feet. The jump forward. Zekin able to shut it down.
Go get him.
Doom goes boom. Now the entry power stymied a bit.
Right there.
Could be enough. Still have the flash agents, but Myth is gonna have to take their time now to push back in. So good initial shot from Sentinels. And that takes the cake. Maybe Laz heads somewhere, tries to get some space, pick up the orb for the Viper's pit.
QT jiggle peeking, spots him out there in showers. Quick tuck back. And the smoke comes down. A little bit of damage taken. The grab of the orb.
But no issue.
Maybe a rotate towards B. It's been a very slow and steady lurk up here from Laz.
He might not pit, yeah. I think he's gonna use his positioning to try to sneak into the site. Might be a bit greedy to go for the orb at this moment. They have so much time, and Myth are just, you know, willing to work the map. Now,
30
Utility
seconds
comes
left.
in, trying to sell the fake, keep players on the A site, and then 3 to push in, look for Bang.
It's working a treat. Bang here alone. Did get noted earlier. Here's the Molly, here's the Wingman, here's the Dizzy. Knows that this is going to be the site. Can't do a damn thing to try to interrupt it. Still the lurk, and yep, we'll just go ahead and take that TB, but Bang has been flushed out and taken down. CGRS, reposition, force forward here into. Right here. Dizzy will fly, but CGRS is able to find one. Kahlua comes up with 2. John QT narrate, both dead, and now Celsius just heading for the hills. 5-0. Myth looking absolutely unassailable right now.
Okay, listen, I'm holding my breath. I know it's 5 rounds, but man, Myth.
It's 5 rounds and it's on the attack.
For a map like mine, yeah.
Haven't had to invest much in the way of their ultimates here. Thrash sent there. Hit still 1 away. Seeker's now online, going into the next one.
Pieces of utility from Myth. So next round, Myth being a little bit more cautious again. Holding back, but no pushes out from Sentinels. No timeouts either yet. Narrate does have the Thrash. Inside of Hookah, he's just trying to jiggle for information now.
See a little bit of damage there through the corner. Bot sent. He's dropped back. They're playing time and playing patiently so very well.
Still nothing spotted. But as time goes on, you know, they spotted, okay, Gecko, Viper out towards B, maybe we go back in towards A, some kind of a split push. Doom can still execute through.
I've got your trail.
No, but it's still just so much damage to help. Bang down to 45. They don't have the Sky, and now they don't have a Brim. More spots onto 1. Sephiroth's position not necessarily noted, but either way, paint shells go out. Matched by Second on the opposite side, but no one working their way through showers, and now the pit is in play. Crash just managed to find 1. Kadoob going to be taking down John QT, able to find that elimination. Narrate swinging around the back. However, needs to try to find this last player, and he does. The pit going to be dropped. It gives them an opportunity, but Kahlua and Sephiroth still alive. The former dead. Sephiroth, 1 shot, 1 kill. Swings out, gets that elimination, but needs to try to somehow divide and conquer, separate every single one of them. And my God, does he make a run at it. Unbelievably close, but Sentinels will be able to get themselves. Just playing up close in the Prowler. Oh, missing Laz like a ship in the night. So he's gonna tuck back over onto the side. No, just making up his mind, trying to figure out exactly where he wants to go, but the smoke is gonna dissipate somewhat soon. Decides to just back away. Meantime, big stack over here, pushing up in towards Garden.
It's going to be just them playing around the Viper utility again. Both sides, both teams.
Oh, big push out. Is he just going to blind orbital?
Towards Garden?
Oh, Bang going to be spotted. Looks like off that contact. We'll just go ahead and elect to hold on to the weapon. Kahlua eating Boy, a bit of damage, just fall down to 46 HP.
So far, I think it's okay, but time has been ticking away. I think you're going to want to hold on to the utility for other executes on these sites, so feeling that B is a little bit too much to
30
handle right now.
seconds
They
left.
head back in towards A. Sell a bit of a fake. The spike still closer towards the B site.
Second tagged up, but they still haven't displaced these players here. He falls down. Strike still gets ready to come through here onto the site. Running out of time, 12 seconds remaining. The jump forward, they're able to find one. The wingman rushing in, looking for that plant, but it's not gonna happen. And it looks like this time around, MITH losing the plot a bit. Laz looking to try to take down Zelsis. Will not be able to do so. Sen using the patient play from MITH against them a bit.
He is the IGL too. Keeping that in mind. Second does push out alongside John QT. And this time it's information gained.
Prowler does manage to get the spot. So, single peek, that would have been, yep. Top of the head there of Kadum being spotted out. Sees is avoided.
But again, it just baits out more utility from the Fade. Another Prowler. Oh,
Yeah, but it's going to be the showstopper. Oh, no, second. He ends up blowing himself to smithereens there. Another jump spot, John. Noting Sephiroth. I don't think he's noticed that he's been seen at all. Rotates over, gets himself placed right in front of Truck. Time slow push up here from Laz. Always to cut off the exit from Lamps. Plant now in play, just in front of Showers. With a decent control of the site, but Bang still slow rotating his way up through short. However, he's running out of time. Spots one, decides to clear it out. Sephiroth's gonna be taken down, gets another.
Right there.
Now comes down to CGRS. Sprays across, Bang, taken low. CGRS eating damage as well. Backs off the angle, and Laz comes to the rescue. He's able to find Bang.
Right there.
Cleans up the kill, more damage. Pushed forward, the swing onto the corner. CGRS good for another, but gives him a 1v1. Swap over onto the Classic, and Zelsis narrowly manages to get them over the finish line. 3-5, 19 HP remaining, and now an Orbital online.
even though it's narrow, still though, what a champ! Down to the wire, and he just hops off the spike at the last second to get the frag onto Laz. Quick reactions off of it. Good swing. MITH though, you can see the adepts. So next round now, maybe not wanting to challenge A too much. A bit of mental conditioning already done. We're back in towards B, but the smokes this time from Sentinels controls so much more. Kadum just goes in with the sprays to check and sees that Showers is clear.
It's been a very slow-going game here for Kadum. 0, I was going to say 0-5 and 3, 0-6 and 3 now. Gets the showstopper for the next round out of the death. Bang looks to try to make this B site a little bit more unassailable.
Yeah,
Pit set up on Garden.
good timing on it too. Kadum dies, no one else executes off A. They know exactly where MITH are. Process of deduction, and now John QT trying to hold them off even further back as well.
Dodges though, the Thrash coming in to try to get the chase, but no, it's an early pop, doesn't find the kills, and now Orbital Strike sent in from Zelsis, claims to. Just vaporizing them. CGRS now. The freshly expended ult is the last one standing.
30 seconds left.
Seeking a path.
Oh, Zekken's in place.
Try to save this weapon, but like you said, Zekken is in place. All right. Oh, making some noise. That might end up baiting him forward. Or maybe we'll just have him sit here, shoulder to shoulder. Starting to inch forward once again. Understands that there's probably a player right around the corner. Still out on the mouse though, so he can fire his weapon. Now looking like maybe a bit of a pacier hit as the showstopper had been built up. Rocket sent over towards Showers, but no one there to receive. Piled in though. There's a nades and what? Zelsis just strafing across. Kills him off. Laz's presence now going to be noted out behind Showers as Zekken does fall. But he has to reposition, and Bang is very much matching him in that regard. Spike still on the floor as they try to push up. Is recovered here by Sephiroth, but now Bang looking to play it out patiently. Forced to pull the trigger, but finds both. Now looking for the third, but it's going to be John QT to take him down. 5-5, Sen running it back, tying it up. It's up.
Part and do, in fact, also, I mean, all the players recognizing what they needed to do out the showstopper from Doom. Now back into it. Sensing the showers play. Molly's already spent. The rest of the team rotating over. So pretty much still in control of things.
They're fully committed here towards this A site. Damage taken on entry. There's a spike on the floor. Bang. Sending out that bite. Just trying to stop them from pushing forward here into lamps. Spike can get planted.
Then you're going to look to hold lamps.
Judge splits the attention. Gets the daze. Looking for the push up here. Wingman re-clears through. Time starting to tick away a little bit, but there you go. Sudden explosion of kills as Bang collects 3 with that Judge. Sen get the defuse. They gain the lead for the first time here on Bind.
I mean, they already have that little bit of space in lamps, right?
Try to contest for these orbs.
Yeah,
Forward push for
Sentinels.
Zelsis through that shower, one protected. Seeker's gonna lead the way.
Found one.
Whoa.
Sentinels just making sure to defend accordingly. Reading the Seeker's play as well. Back in towards B.
On coming down, oh, John QT. Snappy with a headshot, shuts down Kaboom. We'll have to wait until the next half for a kill. As the spike is now stranded here within the side narrate.
Right there.
Just blind guns down CGRS and Garden.
Out of charges. Toxin screen down.
On reveal, one behind. Laz gets caught, bang. It's just been Johnny on the spot with these lurks. Orbital strike now going to be sent through. Able to avoid, but Detain is out. Swoop around the back. There's just nowhere else to go. There's Kahlua. Won't be able to find the headshot. He certainly has his work cut out for him here.
Flash and peek. Everyone from Sentinels all tucked away, waiting for him to make the move.
20 seconds remaining. Second, watching from the left. Zelsis ready to just swivel out into the open. There's the first kill. The drop down.
10 seconds
The rate
left.
going to be noted, but time is just not going to be on his side. Pushes forward into Tube. Zelsis says hello and swoons here.
Pretty sure that's
What?
what you're trying to do, man. No, I'm
It
kidding.
is something that needs to be talked about here, unfortunately. Laz holding close. Prowler at the ready. Goes out. Frenzy in hand. Can't win the fight. Zelsis managing to do it. And this is a rare sight indeed. 4 Frenzies on the go. Push up in towards Lamps. And it's just too much of a target-rich environment here for CGRS. And it looks like they're not done yet. Sen, they want to just run and gun this one. They're turning this game into an arena shooter.
Oh, no. Just Sephiroth still trying to play TAC FPS.
I know exactly where he's at. Shots flying. Almost line up for him, but sprinting around.
That's annoying.
Should say Modern Warfare 2. COD 2 was a World War II game.
With a CZ or something. That's a
It was
long
the
time
good
ago.
old days.
Really? NoobTube? Nah. But here we go. Sentinels already has a sight. MITH kind of gambled wrongly on towards A, so everything all going wrong. They're just gonna have to kind of run in, maybe try to find something, try to rob a gun away with that one Sheriff on the side of Kadoom, or just die to the spike, because I don't believe Sentinels will walk in towards defender spawn.
There.
All right, though. He just has a ghost, so he's more than happy to try to go for the fight here. It's going to be second, however, able to find one. Narrate will get taken down. Molly sent Sephiroth sprinting forward, holding for it. And Zelsis says absolutely not. No shenanigans here.
We're now just trying to hold last, still the one blocking off A short, but Sentinel's quick into its showers. The wallbang goes through.
Really nice spam there. I mean, second just kind of planting his feet, being unwilling to move, ends up costing him his life. He's connecting. CGRS, however, fighting back from this position while he's on top of the mosh. Gives his life for it, but still manages to help out the team in a major way. Laz now dancing around the triple here.
One enemy remaining.
It's Kahlua
Spike
able to
down
find a raid,
A.
push up into the smoke. Laz spots him.
Sentinels any further join the round. So next one coming through, Sentinels buys back up. Not going into A any further, but Sephiroth is here in hookah.
Has assistance as well. Dizzy can clear them both out. As long as they can survive, but no, Kahlua will be able to find second. Gonna take it down, but the Mosh, Sephiroth just pinned in the corner. Does end up falling, but Kahlua makes up for it. Coming in with the advantage. Peek out. CGRS able to back away. John just not quite able to line up the shots.
Now further holding the positions off of the initial advances. Oh, he was looking for that.
Spotting him, and now not quite ready for Laz to be in that spot. Nearly caught off guard. Fight not connecting. Lua still safe. Do they suspect it here outside of window? They should have heard the drop. Rotate away. As more delay comes through, just keeping him saved off in garden. Over the top, nothing going to be spotted there. The Molly. One of their feet, but Laz swinging out of tube, able to find one. Bang going to be taken down. Kahlua decayed away at Celsius. Manages to find the headshot. Bringing it now into a 2v2.
Planted.
Prowler ignored. Dizzy leads the charge. Spot out one, the enemy Brim. They know that he's here in garden. And they're going to push him out into the open, but Celsius continues to fight back and outdo his opponents at every twist and turn. Orbital strike now even going to be called in. Just keeping them away from the spike. Trying to make it as unwinnable a position as humanly possible. Haunt now cleared. He knows the position of both of his opponents here.
One enemy
He
remaining.
manages to find the first.
Like you could stop me.
Clears it out, but now
Decisive wiring.
John QT just trying to play around with time. Swings out. Kadoom will be able to find that elimination, but he cannot find the defuse. 0.26 seconds.
With the heroics to get all those final kills despite the utility thrown at him. Next round now. Pushes through from Sentinels, trying to quicken up the pace into the A site again.
Spot out on the one.
Launching smoke.
Shells Boombot sent. Should get the molly out of Sephiroth. A big win as far as the util game is concerned.
Still a bit of space though. An inside showers, John QT. Again, looking to set something out alongside Narrate. Altor picks up. That's the Thrash.
Thrash the Han. Kadoom trying to play forward. Ends up getting taken down
Spike
as the
down
Sephiroth
A.
before he's able to find Bang. CJRS tucking over here on his side, but it's just a classic in hand. Just trying to take the pass of this run overall, enable the rest of his teammates with his util, but
Poison's off.
and so quickly to Sentinel strike, he just didn't get the opportunity to do so. Second now watching behind here for the flank. Also
want
teasing
more?
dotting their
Here's
eyes.
more.
Laz on the corner with a judge could win out the fight.
Last player standing.
Thrash ends up missing. Narrate will collect one. Laz puts down second for a little bit of added damage.
And into this one, peeking outside of showers now, but all spotted by the Haunt. That could be the clear push in towards B. And then Sephiroth has to do everything with just a judge.
All spotted, but it means that John can't really do necessarily what he wanted to do, is maybe to try to protect that orb. There's far too many players, and now that showstopper is online. Could be a big difference maker here for him. Sephiroth with that judge, able to find one. Gonna be able to do much there versus second though, but now flash in, Laz arrives. Showstopper gets lobbed in, but kill's not gonna be found. It's just a little bit too deep. Celsius still safe, tucked away into the corner. Showstopper now gonna be drawn out. Sent over towards the corpse of CGRS. Celsius also manages to find the enemy Viper. Two players left standing. Kahlua spotting one. Celsius down low on HP, finishing the job. The two players now TP'd across the map.
And off to the races, Killa tries to get into position just in time, but not quite early enough. Zekin falling back to catch any potential rotates as well from Kadoom.
One enemy remaining.
Right, as he tries to draw out the weapon. Zekin strikes, leaving Kahlua now as the last one standing, which is 18 HP. No util. Guiding lights, not available. Would be miraculous.
Buys up now.
Hit immediately off the rip here.
A couple of glass cannons too.
pit in play will be Kahlua rotating over towards the A site.
Still marking the exit of the pit in case any funny thing happens outside, but the rest of Sentinels now just
Right here.
marking and watching. Trying to figure out if it's just the Viper inside of B, if it's a 4-stack on A or not.
Scout destroyed.
Utility doesn't tell too much right now, but at the very least they do bait out a little bit as they circle back to regroup. I mean, it's just a pit after all. If you have all 5 players, there is a way, especially with the Haunt and the Dizzy, to find ways to break into this.
Not only that, but just the orbital strike as well. He's trying to force them out. Sephiroth, though, ready to send his own.
Oh, but then onto the wrong side.
Yeah, and there's the Seekers, and that's going to go ahead and tell the whole story. Lets them know that, yep, this isn't exactly the intended finishing spot. TP's going to be coming through. Quick clear out on that Dizzy from Kadum, and manages to find another. Bang going to be taken down. Orbital strike now going to be sent in. Going to cut off that access from short. Kadum, however, still holding his ground. Keeps showers here on lock. And time this time around, it seems like the clock has gotten away from SEN a bit.
Spike
Plant
planted.
comes in with
One
Sephiroth around the
enemy
back,
remaining.
finding one, leaving Zelsis now to his own devices. That orbital still available, still in play. Can he find the opportunity for it? Has to win the fight here versus Laz and all. As he tries to look back, the double take offsets the aim, can't re-steady it. That means that MITH get to stick around for at least one more round.
Spin as well. Sentinels looking for the quick execute, or at least just to bait out the utility again. Haunt doesn't spot anything this time. MITH just narrowly evade it and then re-clear showers. So this little bit of space might give them some fights in this potential take from Sentinels. They just plant players inside of lamps, not really committing to anything just yet.
Trash still at the ready. Quick turn from the shower here, but Kadum locked into position there for a brief moment from the tether,
Spike
but
planted.
well, he's not going to hit. Plant comes through, pit goes up. They know that the Viper's going to be playing lamp side, but from here, just reposition to damn near anywhere. Oh, Zelsis watching behind. Doesn't see him. Zekin detained. Counted down. Labs able to find one. Oh, he gets both. Pit's now dropped. Zelsis having to win out on this fight here, and he cannot. With CGRS finding the final kill. That's the cleanup. That means that MITH carry on now. 4 rounds to go for OT.
Just 360 hop onto the spike for the defuse. Wow. Does it work out against them? That's the question. Quick push, actual quick push in from Sentinels.
Just rushing it down. Bucky in hand here for Zekin. Gets himself forward in towards lamps. CGRS, however, able to find one as John QT ends up getting taken out. Positions being used here as the teleports come through, but the spike is still sat here alongside Zekin on A.
It's like a couple of fake TPs. MITH thinking about it, but reading correctly, they rotate over. Sephiroth gets the kill.
Gets the kill, but he also spots out the spike. Now, gonna rotate back here from Kahlua. Working back across towards A. Half of the plant, just trying to bait out Util here, it would seem. Sephiroth will just get taken down. Bang, blind with the frenzy.
If they can play for time, Zelsis might have an opportunity here.
Go get him.
Losing members. Bang taken out. Smattering of damage found there from Zekin. Jump peeking, but widely he's just fully contained, and now he's being flanked. Rotates back around in towards lamps. Bucky in hand. Sends out the shot. Connection not going to be found. Zelsis now arriving. Sends out a shot. Finds one. It's a little bit of damage here on the CGRS. Alley-ooped on here by Zekin. Kill found, but now doesn't know their positions. There's no idea.
10 seconds left.
Spots out the first, and that Bucky's not going to do a damn thing from that.
Lineups.
Oh yeah!
Rush up over the top here for Guard and Thrash. Leading the charge is Orbital Strike coming through. Just a bit of an attempt to try to catch the Gecko while he's in the channel. All right, wise to it, not going to get caught. Sephiroth, however, able to hold the line. Bang going to be taken down, shows up or finds the second. All right, answers back with one. Zelsis finding another.
I got the spike.
Through the smoke, I do believe. A site though, completely, utterly vacant. 3v3. It's John QT out here at short. CJRS dialed in on the angle, but John able to find the headshot. It's that jiggle peek. Doesn't see enough, I don't believe. He's still a little bit suspicious, but ultimately will fall. Now into the 2v2, the 1v2, as Zelsis has been so very clean throughout this map. 23, 10, and 6. Can he make it to 25? To give the team the win, to get them into playoffs. He's looking for it, gets the pre-fire, gets the damage across, swings out, but he cannot get the kill. We continue on.
Instead, it's Laz who has been putting up the big numbers for MITH. Of the reads, the players knew exactly what to do on the B site, being able to fend them off. Adjustments coming in now. Sentinels tries to go for TP play from MITH.
Looking for that crunch there. Second. Now in a committed position. Showstopper goes out. He's able to find another one, but ultimately can't follow up. Kadoom manages to strike him down, and Bang is killed off at the same time. So now it's a man advantage here for the side of MITH. We're pushing forward, puts quite a bit of damage down on Zelsis. 17 HP, steps over the bite again. Now down to 9.
Spike planted.
The plant will come through, but this is widely going to be here on the back of Narrate. Molly available can offer that up at least for some delay.
Nice to play the angle.
Narrate finds the first one. As the wingman at the ready. Molly going to be sent out. Kadoom, however, able to find the kill. Wingman now leading the charge. Cleared. Kahlua has the headshot. They'll wait out the Molly. And SEN, they invest down, but they cannot get it done. 11-12.
You said MITH were streaky. It's known. But the rest of the squad looking to find any possible advantage outside of B.
Seekers online, Zekin aggressively pushing his way forward here. And they're just both gonna get taken down. Second to Raid, knocked out of the park. The double face from Kahlua and Sephiroth is just far too clean.
Scout destroyed.
Trailblazers spotting out another 2 players. MITH doing everything absolutely flawlessly here. Seekers still at the ready. Sent the Molly in, just holding them back. All players' positions noted, known.
Oh, they're pushing out of A.
Rotating around. Getting themselves into a better spot to intercept in case the rotation comes out here from SEN. Just around the corner in showers.
Zelsis is starting to build it, trying at least. CJRS marks
30
the
seconds
Mosh.
left.
Thrown down, forces them back, and now Laz striking from the spawn. Zelsis we need to pull up a 1v5 and ace clutch here in the next 18 seconds. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Wingman out, Dizzy over the top, and Kahlua with a headshot. On down, first in the defense here are Sentinels. Gets the mark onto Kadoom.
Toxins going up.
It's just going to be a rotate back. Pink's coming down. Very wary about a push out of showers, but as we can tell, no one playing in that position here for Sentinels. Just occupying the site, playing in spots where they could pretty easily disconnect from the action.
They're looking to shut Kadoom down on any initial approach. They've been so good on it on the first half. So trying to repeat that success.
Trying to lead the charge here. Second, however, just ignores it for a while. Managing to find a kill. Kadoom going to be taken out. I mean, that's TP taken, but now they're going to rotate back around towards short. And Sentinels continue to just leave 3 people here.
I'm trying to play around the sounds. Laz has a crucial position in how he can peek out off of it. The smokes should be telling.
But the rain takes quite a bit of damage.
30
Laz now
left.
drifting forward, getting himself in towards backside. Kahlua on the corner, spotting out. Zelsis' shoulder, chases him down. Laz gets second. Rain finds Laz. Plant now getting ready to come through, just tapping this. now they teleport back across. Bang, however, in position, finds one, cannot get them all. Spike still in hand, CGRS sends out the wingman. The plant now going to be coming through as he looks to reposition.
There's an opportunity here.
There is, and Narrate, he's the closest one. He's at 24 HP. And if CGRS gets the kill here, that's going to be the Thrash online.
But they play it safe. John QT's calling him to hold, so they're trying to push in together. CGRS reads that and tries to reposition into its elbow, trying to isolate the angles, possibly pushing through, back into spawn, and then collapsing onto the spike, but then he wouldn't have vision.
They have the haunt.
Oh.
John eats a bit of damage, but there's the mark. The defuse held to half, now held to completion. John QT will find the final kill, and Sen.
Nothing much spotted outside of B either. So both sides playing it relatively safe, baiting out the utility for now.
It's ready. Zoom up on top of the box. That's going to be, yep, a bit more unexpected. Strikes, get some revenge. Second going to be taken down. All the way into the corner. Gosh, not deep enough to be able to find the kill. Bang now, swinging out, dead. Sephiroth ready for it, gets the catch. And suddenly it's a 3v5.
Continue pushing through smoke.
Dizzy up over the top, not going to be cleared. Does get the blind through. Last falling, CGRS able to find Narrate. Now it's all down to John QT. Plant would give him Nightfall, but I just don't think that he has any safe space to try to go for this plant at all. The swing out. He's been spotted, he's been surrounded, he's been killed.
Nothing's found, but that leaves a bit of a gap in A short. They're using the screen to walk through. Celsius
just tagged up significantly there. Celsius now having to backpedal in seconds, gonna be taken down. Kahlua able to find that kill. Kadoom forward into Lamps, gets rid of the enemy Brim. A two-man advantage. Narrate at 21 HP. MITH have everything that they could possibly hope for right now.
Spike planted.
Plant comes in, players fanned out. Every angle, every position being watched. Sephiroth dead. Bang, able to break through and find one. Maybe sent Kadoom swooping out. Narrate finish off. They gun down John. Now it's all on Bang to see if he can be a difference maker here, but there's a paint shell right here at his back, and he gets blown up. Now looking for 3 in a row, but this attack side has been the bane of both teams overall in the OT here. Lua holding close.
He doesn't
reinforced, 2 players behind him here. He doesn't know, but it might not matter. He's going to swing out at the shooting gallery as Kadoom is able to find 2. Narrate, however, fighting back, does find the enemy raise, finds Sephiroth the boot, and suddenly it's just Laz and CGRS left alive.
Wingman plant, set up the post positions. Got the molly as well.
Planted.
Prowler checks, gives them info.
Smoke's
Everybody
down.
now disconnected back here off the site. Molly at the ready, 2 of them in fact. The Mosh also there. Now with the Thrash online.
Oh yeah!
This becomes
Monster on the loose.
a nigh impossible task here, it would feel like. That forward, the catch not coming in. Last trying to push up over top of the Mosh, but it's not going to work. Sen. It's been a big performance, but on the opposite side, Kahlua, Laz, they've caught up to him. During that run back, there was quite a bit of stagnation. Pop flash over in towards Showers.
Oh, and it pulls the rotation over.
Just gonna start working their way up a little bit closer here to B. Bang. First line of defense for Sentinels. It's out here inside of Hookah. John, for now, just up on top of Tube.
He's trying to play the sliver, but doesn't spot anything out. MITH doesn't quite challenge either. They're going to use Trailblazer to call it out instead. So this is a little bit of info. John QT needing to retrieve more info as well.
Orb goes up, the fight goes out. Delay tactics now for Garden, so widely going to be limited, but they're into the meat grinders. Bang is able to find one. John getting himself a second. Kadoom, however, fighting back. Brings things up at least a little bit, but it's just he and Kahlua now left in the round. Showstopper about to be online. He sends it, Molly, Mosh, everything is Dizzy up over the top. Kadoom finds second. And now it's all narrate, but it doesn't matter. Kadoom. He's at 2020.
Nice
The run
hindsight.
back has been palpable.
Next round now. MITH, heavy investment into B, blocking things off as much as possible. Sentinels continuing to try to spam and spray. But nothing much found, so retrieving the Dizzy, they try to reassess the situation. John QT is still kind of just lurking around, doesn't spot any walkouts. Sentinels denying information as well.
Pushed forward, but they back away from the angle. Looks like it's going to be a challenge up into short. Second. Here is Lonesome.
At least
QT rotating over. Guiding light will get turned from, but it's a little bit of false information being shown here.
yeah.
Over to MITH. Sephiroth as well, going to be scouted. It's going to be Sentinels players now backing away as the rest start scaling forward in towards A. Laz repositioning.
CGRS?
Puts himself in on top of the site, and yeah, CGRS slowly
30
lurking
seconds
his
left.
way up towards short. I have no idea if they're going to read this at all. John, he absolutely does. Sends the Prowler, and that might have just saved them here in the round. They still have to win out the fight, though. Wants out. Not going to spot anything. Sentinels for now. They get the spike planted. Pain shells in, Bang in a bad spot, jumping, trying to stay alive. He's gonna go down to 16 HP. Guiding light gonna be sent forward. Second swings onto the corners, able to find one, but he gets traded out by Laz. Bang still trying to hold his ground desperately. The wingman out, will be destroyed. Zelsis finds Sephiroth, CGRS finds Bang. But now it's a 3v2. They're trying to fight back. Swap over onto the shorty, but CGRS his hit's a little bit harder. Thrash goes through, CGRS on the hunt, trying to chase him down, but he has no idea, no hope in hell. The tap of the spike, he'll get the kill, but it's all for naught. We keep going, 15-15.
Next round now, it's gonna be MITH trying to push out, and Op now being bought out from second.
Glass cannon, it's a big change up, but Celsius is gonna be taken down in the meantime, over by Short. Inside of Lamps.
Okay.
About to try to check. Second, Eyes still
Spike planted.
pushed over towards outside of Showers, but now Narrate gone as well. Katum, instant to shut down Bang.
One enemy
John
remaining.
gone as well. It is all on second. Opted for the glass cannon. Now he's going to be stunned. Tries desperately to get the no-scope, but he cannot. He's got one now.
Bring them
Ooh.
down.
But he's positioned towards B. So that's quite different from what Sentinels had. John QT still putting a bit of pressure in towards Showers. But MITH evades. They're actually pushing out at A short.
His way forward. Doom almost winning out on that fight. Puts Zelsis down to 10 health, but he does inevitably fall, which means that Zelsis is still alive to put out those smokes, as well as that Molly, at least for the time being. Sephiroth playing just on the edge there of Hookah, trying to see if anyone comes walking forward.
Not really info sight line either. And then also the Trailblazer, I don't think either it spotted the leg or not too much at all.
Already though, this rotation has begun.
Yeah, I think they're,
Lua working his way over towards the A site.
they thought that B was clear, so the rotation's over. Now the utility confirms it for Sentinels. They rotate back in towards B. It's only Sephiroth there, and he only has the op. No
has the
smokes
op.
available.
If you can even just get one, that would be huge. The shot goes wide, and Bang is there in the side, ready to collect. Finds the elimination, but Kahlua, a blind shot, finishes off Celsius. 3v4 here from MITH to try to bring this series to a conclusion. Spike now planted. Laz approaching from Hookah. CGRS there from Ali, swinging around an elbow. But Laz catches the timing and finds two. Absolutely unbelievable. Drop down out of the window though. Second, able to find one now. Return back. Leaving it here to the captain. John QT on his lonesome. Playing a ring around the rosy. The tap of the spike! And Kahlua! He manages to make it happen! The defuse goes through. And my God, Made in Thailand have pulled it off.